Hi, baby. I'm coming to y'all on your one-stop shop video on something that we suffer from, all of us who love super hot peppers. On this video, I have the man himself, Ed Currie, everybody, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm just a man.
He's just a man. I went through a lot. I've been a reviewer for 3 years. A lot of us enjoy super hot peppers. I would say the only thing that's a downfall to super hot peppers is a natural occurrence that happens when we eat them. And it's called capsaicin cramps. And I wanted to make a one-stop shop to all of you in hopes that we can help and lead and guide y'all and only trying to contain them rather than having them full-blown. But Ed, I wanted to ask you, can you break this down for us? What are actual capsaicin cramps?
Well, there's depending on which group in science that you listen to.
Okay.
It's been explained to me in several different ways. One by doctors, one by sports physiologists, and another one by biologist explained it with the chemistry lab.
Banging it bang.
Cool. But essentially what happens is the capsaicin's a poison. Okay, if you had enough of it, you would die. It's just as poisonous as arsenic is, right? It's just we don't get large quantities of it, so your body perceives it as poison. That's why we get.
I never knew that.
Yeah, well, it's true.
Huh.
Yeah. So when we get super large quantities of it into our guts, one of the natural defenses is you can extrude it through your intestinal and your stomach linings, and it'll go into the smooth muscles. So some of the cramps that you get are actually, when you see people bending over, doubling over, that's actually a smooth muscle cramp, equivalent to like doing sit-ups, doing too many sit-ups.
Okay.
And then you get that, and that's just from your body trying to get rid of the poison. It gets it out into the bloodstream, where out of the digestive stream into the bloodstream, where it can go through the liver and pancreas and then get flushed out.
Wow.
You know, all that poof. So that's one of them. Another one is when it actually gets into the intestinal tract, and those are the cramps where it feels like you got to go to the bathroom.
Right.
You know, some people, I hate to be like that, but a lot of people say, "Oh man, I'm sitting on the toilet, but I'm just cramping."
Right.
And that's when it's in your intestine.
So
and doing the same thing.
when you're saying that, I have cramps. I have at my house what I call the punishment bench. And it's where I do my episodes for my Pepper TV, Crampz.
Yeah.
And I get pillows, and I'm on my knees, just like this on the bench, just riding the train.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
And you actually feel like your intestines are moving around inside.
My stomach swells.
Yeah.
And sometimes, depending on how bad it is, I'll then get the sweats.
Yeah.
What type of cramps is that?
It's intestinal, and it's just akin again to being poisoned. It's your body's reaction to being poisoned.
Oh my gosh! I never knew that.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's a lot of fun, actually. I think.
That's a lot of fun.
You know what it is, because you watch people and they have no idea when you see someone get a calf cramp for the first time, they have no idea what's happening. That's usually when they run into the hospital.
Right.
Oh,
that waiter's gonna get that tonight.
Burned a hole in my stomach. You know,
right.
There's some kind of crap like that. You know, no, you're giving birth. It's what you're doing.
So that's what's happening when we get cramps.
Yeah.
What is your theory on milk? Let's debunk the theory of milk.
Well, you know, the way it scientifically, what they're saying is the fats from milk are going to break up the resin that the capsaicin is in and help it go away. But I don't believe a word of that. I think all that happens is, you know, what normal digestion, when milk hits your stomach, it curdles. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So what happens is people aren't drinking milk to get rid of the cramp. They're drinking milk to get rid of the burn. So they just keep on chugging. Remember that kid today?
Right.
Chugging milk, chugging milk, chugging milk.
Which eventually,
And all he's doing is filling his belly up with carbohydrates and sugars, you know, and simple sugars.
oh gosh.
And people say, oh, I got sick from that pepper. No, you got sick from drinking a half gallon of milk.
Gotcha.
Okay. For the fat in milk, well, most people don't drink fat milk anymore. They don't drink vitamin D. They drink 2% or skim milk or soy milk or coconut, you know.
Okay.
They're not drinking regular milk, so you're not really getting that fat work that they say. It will actually break it up. So, no, milk is just a chug excuse to get sick, you know, essentially.
Last year at the Houston Hot Sauce Festival, I saw Ed gave me a slice of a lime. It was the first time I had ever had a slice of a lime, and of course that's given because of the pain in the mouth. And I realized that it worked. It worked pretty quickly. It wasn't like when you drink milk and it gets hotter. It actually seemed like it did something.
Well,
now help us understand lime, capsaicin oils. What is that?
Simple chemistry from when we're in junior high. You know, acid and oil. Right? The acid breaks up the oil. What's happening is that stuff gets stuck below your tongue kind of looks like a rainforest. Everything's below. You're having that reaction going on. Okay. When you're doing carbos, it floats on top.
Okay.
As soon as the saliva eats through the carbo, you're back to being hot. You do the citric acid will go in and it'll break up. Okay, stops the chemical reaction from happening.
Okay.
Doesn't make it go away, just makes it go away faster. But chew on the rind, that mixes with saliva and gets down in your stomach. Also, that citric acid helps with the cramps.
There you go.
It breaks up everything that's going on down in your stomach too, where that chunk of pepper is sitting.
Right.
Not what's in your mouth that's burning up,
right,
but what's really about to give you the cramps.
Now, I never did that, but learning from Ed about that and the lime and the acid and the acidic, me doing all these pepper reviews, I came to a conclusion one day where, okay, if I'm using limes to break this up, I'm wondering if it would do the same in my stomach. See, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Till you said that just now, but it makes sense. But I came to it on my own conclusion, and I bought some orange juice. And I always typically will eat a little something before I eat the pepper, and I always like to eat something after the pepper too, because I always feel like bread or something can work as a sponge as it's going through right behind the pepper, and work as like it's just wiping off a car in a way. But that's how I visualize it in my mind.
You know, I don't eat I can't eat bread and stuff.
I got you. Yeah, okay.
You know, the worst that I do, you know, I like apples after eating peppers. Apples seem to,
okay.
I do a lot. I don't know if you've noticed this weekend, I ate a lot.
You've eaten a lot of apples.
Yeah, I like apples. Apples are good, and they help with cramps too. We did a thing at the college where like every 2 weeks they gave me something different to try to stop the cramps, you know.
Okay.
And nothing ever really worked except for one time they dosed me up on omeprazole so high that it you know.
What is that?
It's the drug that's in Prilosec and things like that. But Prilosec is, I think, 10 milligrams, or if you get the extra one, is 20 milligrams. And they had me doing 140. I didn't get any cramps, but 2 days later they sent me for blood work. You know, I'm a guinea pig. I don't mind doing this stuff, because if it's going to help, it's going to help. But we were actually doing it for a blind study for chemo patients. They were trying to figure out something to give chemo patients so they could try to take super hot peppers.
Okay.
But I found out that if you eat super large doses of omeprazole, it couldn't shut down your liver. So we stopped that one after a couple. When my regular doctor said, "What are you here for blood work for?" and I told her, she was like, "No, that's no more of that."
I got you. I got you.
But we have when we know we're going to be on TV, and they want me to eat peppers over and over and over again. Take 3, take 10. You know.
Golly.
It's horrible. You know. Brad will tell you one time they had me eat.
You gotta do that?
Yeah.
Take 1, take 2, take 3, take 4. How many peppers you want me to eat?
Yeah. Well, one time they had me eat 7 in a row, and they go, "Oh, we didn't get it from the right angle. Do it again." You know, I just ate 7 Reapers, and literally had to turn around and just eat 7 more again. While they were and yeah, it was not. It was take 3. You know, oh man. But if you do a couple of Prilosec before you do that, it seems to just a couple, 1 or 2, it seems to help. But I just don't like doing that stuff.
Right.
So I don't do anything. I just here. I got it over there in the room. I got a thing of lime juice. You know.
Lime juice. Lime juice.
I squirt it down. You'll see me drinking lime juice.
Yeah.
I like also, if you notice, when I'm eating limes, I eat the whole thing, rind and all, and swallow them.
Okay.
I don't spit that stuff out.
Okay.
Because those chemicals that are in the rind also are good for breaking up.
Good stuff, guys.
Yeah.
Orange juice has
Orange
worked
juice.
incredible for me.
Yeah, grapefruit juice works really, really well too.
Yeah, any of that. Grapefruit juice, orange juice, lime juice.
Have you found anything else that works as well?
No.
No, I haven't
Nope.
either.
Nope.
And it's all natural. You know, you don't have to take a pill.
If y'all have seen my scariest pod contest, y'all have seen me eat quite a bit of super hots. And what I've learned is, although it never it only contained the cramps. And here's what I meant: it contained them to warm belly, rather than me getting the actual full-blown cramps that I've experienced all these years. And I'll take 15 minutes of some severe kind of warm belly compared to these cramps any day of the week, man.
Well, you know, I hadn't had a real good cramp in a long time. I get them all the time, but not like painful.
Okay.
And I ate one of those peppers I showed you over there, and literally I dropped down to my knees and then went to my side, laying there on the floor. It hurt. It immobilized me. That cramp was so hard. So even when you're stupid like me and eat a bunch of it. I mean, I've been eating peppers all day long. This is what it's like every day.
And tincturing, just tincture.
But even when you do it all day long, it doesn't make you immune. Sometimes there's just a pepper that knocks you to your knees.
Gotcha.
You know.
I got
So and there's nothing you can do once that starts. Absolutely nothing you can do but ride it out. You know.
Right.
Until your body says you're not being poisoned anymore, you're done.
Until your body says, okay.
Okay, that's it.
What a great understanding of capsaicin cramps. And I wouldn't want to learn this from any other person other than Ed Currie, a man who actually, that's his life. He eats peppers, and, you know,
I'm a guinea pig.
Yeah.
I am. Guinea pig for science.
He's a guinea pig for science, and I'm a guinea pig for peppers, I suppose.
Yeah. We're going to eat a pepper.
We're going to eat a pepper, man. This is Bishop Brad coming to y'all on Pepper TV, your one-stop shop to understanding what capsaicin cramps are and ways to help yourself get through them. I'll see y'all, baby. This is Ed Currie, Bishop Brad. I'm going to see y'all.
I love you, man.
I love you, man, on the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.